Hey, and welcome back to another community chat. So, before we get started, a quick introduction to what this actually is and what we're going to be doing today, and mostly what we're going to be discussing today. So, let's get started with that. So, the community chat, in very basic, simple terms, is a overview, a recap of everything that has happened this week, everything that the community has been talking about, everything you might have missed in all of the hectic stuff that has been going on. Obviously, we're going to be looking at the Digits Club updates, everything you might have missed, and of course, the big topics, the big stories that the community was talking about. Digits is hectic, crypto is hectic as well, and you guys have a lot of stuff to do in your day-to-day life. So there is a decent opportunity that you miss out on certain things. So we're going to go over everything. There's a reason we do this at the end of the week, so we can also do a full recap of everything that has happened this week, also outside of the community. So we're just going to get started right away. Also, it is a community chat, so feel free to join in. I see Massimiliano. I think that's a good pronunciation there. Let me know. But I see that you're already there. So thank you guys for joining me today. So yeah, we're just going to get started. So before anything else, a quick recap on everything that is new regarding the Digits Club, all of the updates that you might have missed. Pretty good pronunciation. Thanks, man. Try my best. All right, so let's get started with that. So a very eventful week for the Digits overall. There are three main updates that you might have missed over this week. The first one, of course, being the Content Vault. Content Vault being introduced by Colin this Tuesday, a new product to give more utility to the agent NFT in the form of accessing a vault that will contain certain amounts of content, crypto lessons, but it will also start to contain all the AMAs, all of the the NFT show of Kevin Machi, the Colin AMAs, and of course the community chats as well, going to be posted in the vault to give your NFT more utility within the Digits ecosystem. So that was a pretty big announcement. I actually saw a lot of people in the community who actually missed that somehow, but I mean, of course, it's understandable. It was announced in one AMA. If you missed the AMA, then you missed the announcement. So here, a secondary announcement of that utility of that new product coming up. Now, it is worth pointing out that the product is not yet alive. There is still work being done. So there is still going to be a time where the AMAs are still going to be posted on the line and not on the vault. So keep that in mind. The utility is not yet in effect. And the second question, or question, more like announcement that we should make and should bring out to the community, because we've been seeing the question coming up quite a lot recently, is regarding the riddles. Where are the riddles, and why are we not producing any riddles anymore? It was already said by Colin earlier this week, so that's why we're covering it in this recap. The riddles are not stopping; they are being paused temporarily. Why is not really relevant in this particular case. What is relevant, however, is that when the riddles come back, it means that big bullish things are about to happen. All right. So for now, for the time being, just hopefully you guys are good without the riddles. I think we should be fine. I mean, they're gonna come back and they're gonna come back strong. So that should be no problem. And the last one, and this is the one I'm most excited about, so I really want to share with you guys, that's the roundtable. So we've been going around the community asking people to participate in the roundtable. It is not yet happening. It was supposed to happen this week, but it's not because it's a lot of planning that goes into that. So we're working with the team on the roundtable. And essentially, we made some small changes to how the roundtable is going to look like. It's not going to be 100% community. It is going to be, let's say, 40% community or 80%, however many people show up and want to partake in the roundtable. And for the rest, it is going to be of the core team doing the roundtable, and the community is fully welcome to join in, no matter who you are or how many people want. Sometimes it could be 0, sometimes it could be 8. We don't know. So we're going to put it like this so that next time the roundtables will not be fully reliant on one person if they're able to join or not. And it's not going to be fully put onto the community. So that is very bullish and it's coming up. The roundtable is just going to bring so much more depth to this community, as we're going to be able to talk with each other face to face and basically do the community chat, but with each other. So it's going to be super cool. And especially right when the market starts taking off and bullish sentiments come back and lots of new people, join into the community, and that's going to be really, really, really good to get to know each other and welcome all of these new people that are going to be coming, but not yet. So setting everything up right now already is very, very important, and we're working on that. I see here a comment from I'm going to try and do it again. Massimiliano. Can't wait for those riddles, but also don't want to be brain dead once a week. Yeah, they were pretty tough, right? They were pretty tough. Well, of course, the riddles are going to come back, and I can't say that they're going to be much easier. I mean, I'm not going to say anything, of course, about the riddles, but I'm pretty excited. But yeah, enough about the riddles. So that is just about all in terms of Digits Club updates. And that is all you might have missed. Now let's get into what you guys have been talking about, everything that has been trending throughout the Digits Club community. And that, you certainly would have missed at least half of it. The Discord is hectic. It's getting quite active. So lots of important news flashes being buried under a lot of just fluff and just chit chat. So we're going to move over them. Then I'll also do a quick overview of the market as it is right now. So we basically get ourselves ready for the weekend and recap the market as it is right now. So you guys ready? Awesome. Let's find out how to do the screen sharing thing. All right, share it. Yes. There we go. All right, move this over here. Man, that Zoom keeps being foreign to me. All right, there we go. So overall, there hasn't been necessarily a theme to this week. Last week's community chat was really clear that there was cybersecurities, hacking, phishing attacks with Phantom. This week's has been a bit more messy. We've kind of been chatting about everything. But again, a lot of negative-ish news surrounding cyber leaks, phishing attacks, but just less overall than last week. I feel arguably the biggest story that we had this week was, of course, the Hotbit story. And I found it really funny because I actually checked the Discord and there were people, you can do it yourself. You can type in Hotbit and you will see people talking about how Hotbit is a scam in this Discord. So it was really fun to see that correlate with, of course, the company going to, smithereens. But for those of you who missed, over here at watcher.guru, we can see a story about Hotbit crypto exchange to suspend trading deposits and withdrawals after senior manager were subpoenaed for allegedly violating criminal laws. So this was an article posted by Colin himself. And yeah, I feel like this type of stuff is so massive, and we used to cover this type of stuff in the market overviews. They're gone now, so it is more important than ever to have this community and the community update for the people that are late to the news to be able to basically catch up. But it really is that simple. As we can see here in a more elaborate article, the Hotbit crypto exchange has suspended trading deposit and withdrawals from their servers. The news comes after a number of Hotbit senior managements have been subpoenaed, according to the Hotbit press release. Now, I could not find any meaningful updates on this story. Please ping me in the chat if you did find something regarding this story. But yeah, it was quite fresh as well from the 10th of August. Definitely one of the most freshest story that we've been talking about this week. So yeah, please come back to me if you guys have any interest in zooming additionally into Hotbit. Maybe someone that has been personally exposed to Hotbit or any experience with it. Would love to hear it. For now, though, we're going to put it into the queue and we're going to quickly move over because as you can see on my tab, I have lots of stories ready for you. And as you can see here, the second story also definitely from earlier this week. And I found that this was not talked about enough. I feel like we can dive a lot deeper into this. A Tetris owner Play Studios to launch blockchain gaming division and Web3 fund. And I want to show you guys real quick. This is for later in the video, but look at this. Look at this Fear and Greed index. Look how amazingly pretty it is. And I feel like the higher the Fear and Greed index goes, usually the better the news gets. But you can actually, if you notice, see it in the Discord as well, right? There's more and more positivity. People are getting slowly but surely a little bit more bullish, and it's really good to see. And this was actually an article that made me look at that Fear and Greed Index after a long while. I mean, it's been read for, God, no matter, I don't even remember how long. So I haven't been looking at it that much. Reading this article, it says, Play Studios, a mobile game company, has recently announced it is dividing into the world of Web3 gaming. The company is launching a blockchain gaming division that will introduce the concept of reward play to its users who already enjoy real-world rewards for playing its games. Play Studios will also invest 10 million in Web3 gaming companies. So, of course, this is more money going into the Web3 space, and in particular Web3 gaming, which is where I am very interested in, of course, because it is a massive, opportunity and it is growing very fast. And I feel like in the Digits Club community, it is definitely one of the biggest topics as well, right? That crypto gaming, the GameFi type of sphere, it is just really big, and we're all very bullish on it. Of course, the recent call-in videos have also been mostly regarding new, games coming out. And I actually feel like I would want to do more with that as well. So that might be something for the future. Anyways, here are the Play Studios to embrace Web3 and the blockchain tech. I mean, you see it more and more often, regular companies diving into that Web3 space. And I mean, it's just really bullish to look at. And to be honest with you guys, I mean, I follow crypto Twitter very, very carefully, but there's just so many articles that just breeze through me. Like I don't notice them. And the Discord does a very good job of kind of filtering out what is just nice to look at and interesting and what isn't. I mean, we don't usually post uninteresting stories. I've never seen it happening. So I really like that. Moving forward, however, hacked front end. So we do have another hacked story. It was pretty big around the 9th of August. So that was again earlier this week around Tuesday. It was, let's see, do not interact with their website until more info is provided. And more info was provided. So let's get back to this story for everyone who was interested when it just came out. We can see here, this URL has been temporarily blocked for all Wallet Guard users. And here we can see actually a tweet for more information on the current situation. I am not sure if this was already out there when the story basically broke in the Discord. We are going to quickly look at it though. Curve Finance front end is compromised. Do not use it until further notice. See, this is Curve Finance. We do see here a tweet that the issue has already been found and reverted. And let's see here, this actual tweet from from Curve Finance. There are people actually investigating them in Twitter, which I think is just absolutely hilarious. Can you go into detail about how the name servers were compromised? They respond with saying that we don't know. Most likely, I want my name themselves got hacked. So yeah, I feel like you guys correct me on this if I am wrong, but I do feel like hacks and phishing, it's picking up traction, and I haven't been seeing that much of this prior months. So I've been looking my eyes out. It's been less than last week, of course, like I said before, but Curve Finance is just yet another company to be exposed to stuff like this. And usually, I don't know why, but usually the community is not really affected by it. They're usually not. And I feel like either that's luck or you guys just don't associate with these particular companies. Anyways, moving forward, here we have a tweet from Fubar. Let me see, when was this? Also 9th of August, very eventful day. Let me see, was that actually Tuesday? It's now Thursday. 10, yeah, that was Tuesday. So that was at Launchpad School. So I was obviously a bit occupied, you guys, being tutored. So we see here, looks like the Curve.fi DNS has been hijacked. Don't make any new approvals or transactions there until official resolution from the Curve Finance proper. Now, again, I looked at this in the Discord, and again, I didn't see that anyone was compromised by this, but yeah, this was yet another big story in the Discord. Now that was just about all your overall recap. Some good stories, some bad stories. It's always a little bit in between. So let's now move over to the overall recap of this week through just outside Discord, just looking at the market in general. As we are leaving yet another week, there's been a lot of stuff that went on, and it is always worth looking back what actually had happened. So taking a quick look at the market with my favorite program, CoinGecko, we can see here that Ethereum has not stopped growing. And I feel like this could have been a bigger topic in the Discord. We haven't been talking about it that much, but Ethereum might actually go past $2,000. And I'm very curious, what is that going to mean for the investors over on Digits and for investors overall? That was one of the things that I really wanted to get into with the roundtable, right? Ethereum, there's a lot of people very big on ETH, and there's a lot of people that think it's going to come right down to $700. So I'm very interested about your guys' opinion on that. Let's see. Yeah, 2000, 2.2. Yeah. I mean, depends. I mean, it's interesting, right? Because we've been seeing mostly these people, mostly within the Discord, having the how you say that? The projections that Ethereum would go right back down. I'm not seeing that happening. I'm not seeing it happening. Let's see, what else do we have in the comments? I think it will come right back down, but first we will have some more rally IMO, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, I suppose so. I did see that the $2,000. I personally didn't think it was going to happen, but I suppose it might. We see here an 18% growth over the last 7 days. And I have to admit, you guys, I haven't been paying that much attention to the market anymore. I've been with my nose in the launch pads so much that, the market overview, if anything, it's also really for me to really catch up. And I love to seeing this graph, right? We can see this big spike. And yeah, and I love seeing your guys' predictions as well. As you guys are probably well aware, I'm not that big on predictions because I'm always wrong, right? I don't want to make myself uncredible, but I have this tendency to be always slightly off. But I love seeing your guys' predictions. So right now we have the prediction 22, 2100, and then right back down. I'm holding you on that. And we're going to see next week or a couple of weeks after that in the next community chat if it actually went that way. Well, if you're always wrong, you are kind of always right. I have to ponder about that for a second. If I'm always wrong, then I'm always kind of right. I don't think that's how it works, but you know what? We're gonna roll with that. We're gonna roll with that. I love how you put that. We're just gonna go with that. I'm always right. So let's see over here. Last time I checked, Cardano was 7th. That didn't change. Let's see here. They're still neck to neck. Look at this. 18.2 for Cardano and 18.6 for XRP. Yeah. Interesting to see here. Binance USD did a weird thing a couple weeks ago, dropped down to 8th place. Very interesting. Didn't quite get to cover that in as much detail as I wanted to. As long as you do the opposite of what you think, you're always right. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, fair play, fair play. I'm gonna keep that in mind. So, let's see. Yeah, nothing else too much. I did see that Solana bounced back a bit after the phishing attack. You guys bullish on Solana? I know a lot of you guys are very into the Solana NFT. That's also why, Kevin Machi is covering them so much. Solana NFTs, quite bullish within the community. Me, myself, I'm actually very new to Solana NFTs. I don't actually know a lot about them. So yes, I actually do watch Kevin's videos. Gotta get that education in, gotta get that advice in. But yeah, I mean, I wonder what you guys' status on that is. Overall, though, over here, we see Solana bouncing back pretty well. Let's actually go to a somewhat smaller chart. I think we can see it on the 14-day chart. I think the phishing story broke around here. Yeah, there we go. This has to be it. The big spike down, 3rd of August. But I mean, it recovered very quickly after that, though. So it didn't seem to have any lasting effects. I know that Kevin made a video on it and basically made his price predictions as well and covered Solana price going down. I feel like we definitely expected Solana to be down a bit more as, you know, a big phishing attack. It does reduce that trust that you really need. But I mean, they're fine. I mean, they're actually doing really well at almost $44 right now. Some pretty good growth going on over there. So yeah, Solana pretty bullish there. For the rest, I mean, everything is in green. Avalanche 25%. I've been seeing so many launch pads on Avalanche nowadays, so many Avalanche projects. I really want to get deeper into Avalanche, just didn't have the time for it, but I think that's going to be very interesting. For the rest, though, Polygon is making it to $1 while we're making predictions anyways. You know, this is going to go either onto YouTube or the vault. So if you want to make any predictions, get yourself some street cred, you know, get your predictions right. Now's the time. Polygon, is it going to go to the $1 or is it not? I suppose it's time for me to make my prediction as well, right? Okay, let's take a look. Let's take a look and make a prediction here, all right? So move over to the 7-day chart. Let's see. Yep, there it is. Okay, no, actually, let's do the 14-day chart. All right, what are we seeing here? So when was the pump actually? I think it was already 30 days ago. Yeah, it was all the way at quite early July over here, the pump. I think this is when the Disney story broke. I could be wrong. Yeah, this was definitely when the Disney story broke over here with the big upward trend. And, you know, I don't know. I think Polygon has so much momentum at the moment. I mean, I agree the momentum has kind of slowed down now. Voice cracks. Has kind of slowed down now, right? We are seeing them no longer doing that big growth. But the Disney event, as far as to my knowledge, again, correct me if I'm wrong, but it still has to happen, right? We still have to actually see Polygon, partnering with Disney. The announcement was what gave this big spike. So we can only wait and see what will happen, when it actually materializes. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go out and say that we're gonna see Polygon at $1. We might. I think so. But again, it's gonna go into the vault. It'll be here forever. You guys get to laugh at me or whatever you want to do. But yeah, that's gonna be my prediction. For the rest, however, the market this week has overall been very good. We see here a 1.9% growth of the global cryptocurrency market cap. We're at 1.2 trillion. I mean, I feel that bullish sentiment coming back, and I'm very interested to see how the community is going to adapt if the market conditions keep changing into the more positive side of things. So that's definitely something I want to focus on with the community chat, right? We're still in the bear market. What are your strategies for the bull market? So think about it right now, or maybe for next community chat. Share with me your strategies. What are you investing in right now that is going to give you the big returns you need later down the line? And of course, Ethereum, well, you might be a bit late to the party, but I know that Kevin recently brought out a video regarding his new tactic for Solana NFTs. And we're, of course, covering on the Digits Club channel the launch pads, which right now offer a very good opportunity because you can get into the launch pad for so cheap because the prices are still low. So again, moving this back over to the Fear and Greed Index, we're seeing a 41, which is just mind-blowing. I'm very happy to see this. But yesterday, we also had good numbers, 31, 30, and it's been all the way the last month that we saw this 16. So I'm feeling it coming. I'm very bullish, and I'm super excited for this bull run to finally hit. I know not everyone is as optimistic as I am, but hey, it's my community chat. I get to be optimistic if I want to be. So yeah, I feel like that is a pretty comprehensive overview of what had happened this week. We see here the hottest story on Cointelegraph correlate quite well with what we've been discussing in the Discord. I do see here, let's see, from when is this? This is August 7th. So that was this week, but it was not discussed in the Discord. Another Elon Musk story regarding the drop of Tesla's, I suppose. Elon Musk US passed peak inflation after Tesla sells 90% of its Bitcoin, right? Yeah, we certainly have been talking about the United States inflation, but that's just pretty funny. Just poking some fun at the Americans. Not just kidding. So we see here the firm may be caught short in the event that markets have already bottomed and crypto starts to deliver serious returns again. Yeah. So Musk's on cost, the trend is down. After recently selling almost all of its 1.5 billion in Bitcoin holdings, Tesla is seeing the emergence of exactly the kind of economic landscape in which risk assets thrive. Let's see, this is a Q&A session. So what's actually the news here? Like, this could change, obviously, but the trend is down, which suggests that we are past peak inflation, right? I don't actually see a story in here. I mean, we already knew that Tesla sold their Bitcoin. Yeah, stupid in my opinion, but of course there's much more to it. They did it from a business perspective, not related that much to crypto. And of course, the problems with Bitcoin not being very sustainable. But we already covered that in 2 AMAs right now, so I'm not going to go too deep into it. But it's still very hot on the on Cointelegraph. It's on everybody's radar still. And yeah, for the rest, let's see. Ethereum prices rises by 50% against Bitcoin in 1 month, but there's a catch. Covered that one as well. Price analysis. Yeah. So overall, it's been slow in that sense. Not that much news. Mostly positive though. A couple of hacks. And yeah, that was just about it for the community chat of today. So we did cover a lot of important stories. Next week, I would like to cover some more Digits Club upcoming updates. Of course, I want to talk about the roundtable. I really want to make an announcement to everybody watching. Thank you guys all for watching, by the way. I want to make a quick announcement to everyone here that the roundtable, of course, will be open for the community. And regardless of how much experience you have, regardless of whether you have a studio microphone or not, everyone is welcome. And the whole point around the roundtable is that we can get your experiences and that you can share it with the current community, but also think long term, right? The Digits Club is going to grow. It's only going to go up, right? Not to be too bullish on it, but it's only going to go up. More people are going to come in. And if you get to give your experiences now, it is going to be stored in the vault on YouTube and it is going to be there forever. And the value you can bring, don't underestimate that. And we would love to, have it. Super bullish on Discord forever. Hell yeah, man. Of course. No, but I mean, seriously, like on that topic, it's only gonna get bigger, right? We already have 5,000 members. Now the thing is, right, it's not always super active, but that's of course because of the current sentiment. Now, Digits, as you guys are well aware, it's not really being touched by the sentiment of the market, but you do see it in the activity and how many people are in the community, right? When times are bad, crypto is a scam. When times are good, crypto is amazing, right? You know how it goes. So yeah, what we do now is we really build that strong foundation. And of course, my main concern is the foundation in terms of community and getting those roundtables up and running. That's very important. Also, very bullish on that. So, yeah, you guys. So, thank you so much for joining in again today. Let me know if you guys like this format, a quick overview of what's been hot in the community, what announcements you might have missed, and a quick end of the week crypto market overview, including the hottest stories out there. So, again, let me know. And yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys so much for tuning in again. And I will see you guys later. Ciao, ciao.